Hi, I'm Sophia Palahicki, Coordinator of Student Services at Royal Roads University. Our Student Services team has some important information to share with you about responding to students in distress. The information will help you recognize, respond to, and refer students in distress. To start us off, Sarah Chettleburr will give you some important information about college student mental health.
We are seeing an increase in mental illness on campuses across Canada and internationally. Consequently, like other universities and colleges, Royal Roads is seeing an increase in demand for mental health services. The diagram you see on the screen provides some interesting statistics regarding student mental health. You will see that only 7% of family members reported their students experiencing mental health issues, while 50% of students rated their mental health as below average. This reveals a disconnect between what students might be experiencing and what their family and friends are aware of. A framework for post-secondary student mental health was recently developed as part of a larger strategic guide to student mental health. This was created in partnership between the Canadian Mental Health Association and the Canadian Association of Colleges and University Student Services. You will see that it addresses the importance of having a multi-level approach to supporting student mental health. At a broad institutional level, it promotes strategic mental health awareness, inclusive environments, and mental health policies for all students. At a more targeted level, it recommends systems in place to support students dealing with concerns about coping, as well as the capacity to respond to more serious mental illness concerns and crisis management. In order to best support our students, it is important that staff and faculty feel comfortable to identify, support, and refer students in distress. You will see on the screen a list of indicators of distress that we hope will help our RRU community to become more aware of the academic, psychological, and physical indicators of distress that students may exhibit. As an instructor, you might be first aware of an academic indicator, such as a change in a student's quality of work or content of work, unusual absences, or perhaps escalating team conflict. Sometimes students might disclose psychological distress, like a loss in the family, relationship challenges, or financial hardship. Other times, a change in behavior or a physical appearance might indicate distress. We encourage you to be aware of changes in physical appearance, some teariness, fatigue, irritability, or aggressive behavior. If you notice some of these indicators, we encourage you to start a conversation with the student and refer when appropriate.
Addressing or responding to a student in distress or a student for whom you have concern can be challenging. The alert model provides a step-by-step guide for faculty and staff. Acknowledge. Acknowledge by being specific and direct about the observation or behavior that gives you cause for concern. Listen. Listen to the student. Give the student your patient, undivided attention. This may require finding time and space for private conversation. Engage. Engage the student. Allow the student to share thoughts and feelings in a calm and compassionate environment. Try to avoid judgment or assumptions. Refer. Refer the student to additional services. Let the student know that you're going to help them connect to the appropriate support. Take time to get the student's full name and contact information. Finally, talk. Talk to student services staff members if you are concerned about a student. Share your observations, ask questions, and help us to create a plan for student success.
Please follow these steps when making a referral. During regular office hours, which are Mondays to Fridays at 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., please contact Coordinator Student Services, extension 4760, or contact University Reception to be transferred to the appropriate available person at 250-391-2600. After hours, during evenings and weekends, contact Security Services at 250-391-2525.
To add to your confidence in responding to students in distress, we have the duty to inquire. We have a legal and ethical obligation to act if we hear something that concerns us about a student. Sometimes this might mean listening to your instincts. Keep calm, keep it simple, and contact student services to help you.
Our Student Services team provides several services to students. For counseling services, contact Sarah Chettleborough at extension 4515. For Indigenous Education and Support Services, contact Asma Antoine at extension 4557. For Accessibility Services, contact Michelle Underdown at extension 4849. For Student Coaching Center, contact Sarah Chettleborough at extension 4515. For International Student Support, contact Sherilyn Townsend at extension 4403. For issues involving student conduct, contact Sophia Palahicki at extension 4760. For security services, call extension 2525. In serious medical emergencies, 911 should be called first.
For more information and resources, we encourage you to visit our resource page for faculty and staff. Here are the steps. Go to the RRU website. Click on Current Students. Select Services for Students, then Counseling Services, and Resources for Faculty and Staff.
We hope you have the information you need to respond to students in distress. Please contact Student Services at extension 4760 if you have questions.